When I first started with the community, we started as postulants, the first stages of formation. And one day, Father Richard, who was our postulant director, invited me to come with him to visit a young girl who was in Sloan Kettering Hospital. So we went to the hospital to visit this young girl. I think she was about 10 years old at the time. And she was very sick. And when we got there, she was sleeping. But her mother was there. And her mother goes on to tell us the story. Mother said about 3 weeks before that we got there, little girl woke up in the morning. In the morning, she goes, Mommy, I had a dream last night. And the mother goes, oh, tell me, dear, what was the dream about? She goes, well, in the dream, this man came to me. Oh, who was this man? I don't know, but he was dressed like a bishop, and he stood right at the foot of my bed. Do you know who he was? No, I don't know who he was, but he was very kind, and he made me feel good. And he said everything was going to be okay. And this little girl had been suffering terribly from cancer for many years. She was in the final stages. But this man came to her dressed like a bishop and said everything was going to be okay. That little sick girl had such a peace and such a joy that the mother could not understand where this peace and this joy came from. And about a week and a half after that dream, a friend comes to visit the mother. And the friend were very devout people, and they brought a gift for the little girl. They brought a picture of a saint. And when they showed the little girl the picture of the saint, the girl got all excited and says, Mommy, that's the guy who came to me in the dream. Saint Padre Pio. This little girl never saw Saint Padre Pio before, never heard of him or anything, but he came to her in a dream. And when he came to her, he gave her those strong and clear words, everything's going to be okay. She had a peace and a joy. She continued to suffer terribly. In fact, her medical condition got worse and worse, but her spiritual condition got better and better. A few weeks later, that little girl passed away. Where was God? Where was God? Where was he? He was right there in the midst of the struggle and the sorrow and the sickness. Jesus is stuck there. He's not leaving. He can't leave. He won't leave. This is his nature. This is who he is. This is divine mercy. He will not leave us alone. And in the darkest hours, he is there.